My beloved child, I speak to you, my son and daughter. Since the dawn of existence, before the stars adorned the night sky, my presence has been unchanging through the ages. In the whispers of the wind and the quietness of silence, I have called you. Today, I come to you, not to judge, but to offer the understanding and comfort that your heart desperately seeks. I am your creator, the one who knows every hidden corner of your soul, the deepest desires of your heart, and every challenge you have faced. In moments of loneliness and doubt, I offer you faithful and comforting companionship. When the shadows of uncertainty grow longer and the weight of the world seems unyielding, remember I am here, an eternal presence, ready to light your way. Through these words, I wish to open the doors to a reality where faith conquers fear, where grace replaces grief, and where each step you take on earth resonates with the sacred purpose I have woven for you. This is no ordinary path, but an extraordinary journey, where the impossible becomes possible. Hardened hearts find tenderness, and the deepest needs are met beyond all measure. I invite you to embark on this journey with an open heart and a willing mind. Leave behind prejudices and expectations, and let me show you how deep and vast my love for you is. This love is the source of all wisdom, the foundation of all peace, and the force that can radically transform your life. Together, let us explore the treasures of divine wisdom, the marvels of endless compassion, and the power of transformation that only faith in my presence can offer. With each word you read, with each phrase that resonates in your heart, know that I am with you, speaking directly to you, eager to engage in a deeper and more meaningful relationship. Let these words be for you a source of comfort in struggles, a light in the darkness, and a constant source of inspiration. No matter the trial, know that my love for you is unshakable. I am here now and forever, your guide, protector, and greatest admirer. So approach, my child, with courage and faith. Together, we will discover the wonderful plan I have prepared for you. A path filled with visible miracles and countless blessings. Your life is a precious manuscript. We are writing together, and each day is an opportunity to manifest the greatness of what is divinely possible. In the chaos of your daily life, it may sometimes feel like you are sailing alone, battling endless headwinds. Yet know that my grace, this sublime, undeserved gift, is always within reach. It is the silent light that shines even in the darkest moments, a constant beacon in life's storms. My grace is not a reward for your actions, nor the result of your merits. It is offered freely, overflowing, and without condition. It is there to lift you when you fall, to comfort you when you are broken, and to forgive you when you are lost. It is a promise that despite your weaknesses and failures, I'm always by your side, working for your ultimate good. This divine grace allows you to look beyond immediate trials and recognize that every obstacle is an opportunity to grow, mature, and get closer to me. When you face challenges, instead of being overwhelmed by discouragement, remember that my grace is sufficient for you. It is your strength in weakness and your peace in the storm. I invite you to draw from this inexhaustible reservoir of grace. Let it transform your heart and mind, guiding you towards actions filled with kindness and compassion. With this grace, what seemed insurmountable will become a series of victories and moments of joy, pulled from the depths of despair. Do not forget, my child, that grace also teaches you patience and endurance. It helps you accept not only visible blessings, but also hidden lessons in difficult moments. Through grace, you learn true humility, recognizing that everything you are and have comes from me. In your interactions with others, let my grace be your guide. Treat each person with the same generosity and love that I offer you every day. Let your life reflect this grace. Every step you take is accompanied by grace, reminding you constantly, despite everything, you are deeply loved, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can separate you from my love. When you doubt your own worth, remember that it is my grace that defines your value, not your own achievements or failures. Move forward with confidence, armed with this grace that never runs out, ready to face each new day, not as a battle to win, but as an opportunity to live fully, freely, and joyfully under the caring gaze of your Heavenly Father. My child, the path of faith is a bright adventure, but also filled with challenges. It is a journey that requires courage and trust, a road where you are invited to take firm steps on ground, sometimes invisible to your human eyes. On this path, I ask you to believe not only in my presence, but also in my ability to transform your life. Faith is not just passive belief. It is active and living. It calls you to fully engage and embrace truths that go beyond ordinary understanding. It is believing that even in times of great uncertainty, I am at work, weaving the threads of a design far greater and more beautiful than you could ever imagine. Every trial you encounter on this path has the potential to strengthen your faith. Each obstacle is an opportunity to see my hand at work. Remember that faith does not eliminate difficulties, but gives you the strength to overcome them. It is the light that shines in the darkness, and the darkness has never extinguished it. I encourage you to nurture your faith daily. Just as a plant needs water to grow, your faith requires constant nourishment from the word, prayer, and meditation. When you encounter doubts, return to these spiritual practices. They are your sources of strength and renewal. Let my words infuse your mind and strengthen your heart. In your interactions, let this faith show. Let it be the foundation of your actions and words. Show others by your example how faith can transform fear into peace and despair into hope. Your living testimony will be a source of inspiration for those who are lost or doubt their own path. This path will also lead you to victories you never thought possible. By faith, mountains will be moved, seas will be parted, and miracles will manifest in your life. It has the potential to radically change your world. Remember, faith also requires patience. The answers to your prayers may not come immediately, but they will come at the perfect time, according to my will. Know that I am proud of every small step you take in trust and hope. Together, we will explore the depths of spiritual life and discover the hidden treasures reserved for those who dare to believe. Dear child, at the heart of your spiritual journey, there is a virtue I invite you to cultivate with particular attention: patience. It is not simply the art of waiting, but a deep manifestation of your faith. It is in patience that your strength and understanding of my often mysterious, but always just and kind ways are revealed. Understand that patience is much more than passivity in the face of time. It is active participation in the broader pattern I weave in your life. It is the fertile ground where the seeds of your prayers germinate and grow until their full bloom. So, when answers seem delayed, when silence envelops your supplications, do not see it as a sign of my absence, but as the mystery of my deep work. I ask you this question: Can you cherish the moments of waiting as much as the moments of realization? Can you find peace in uncertainty, knowing that each moment is imbued with my intention for your ultimate good? In these periods, your faith can either be shaken or raised to new heights of trust in me. Patience teaches you resilience. It forges in you a character that does not rush to hasty conclusions or easy solutions, but remains stable even in uncertainty. It prepares you to receive the blessings I have in store for you. Blessings so great that only a solid foundation of patience and faith can support them. I invite you to meditate on the cycles of nature I created, how the earth waits patiently under the cold of winter, knowing that spring will bring rebirth and blooming. Your life, my child, follows a similar pattern. There are seasons of preparation and seasons of manifestation. If you welcome each season with patience, you will discover that time is never wasted. It is a companion that teaches, matures, and prepares you to fully embrace every gift I place on your path. So, as you move forward, be aware that each day of patience brings you closer to the realization of your deepest dreams. Each moment of waiting is a step closer to discovering what I have prepared for you. Do not let impatience erode your faith or your joy. Embrace every minute with the certainty that everything that happens to you is designed to lead you to greater fullness. So, my child, as you continue to walk, pray, and hope, let patience be your guide. May it carry you through challenges, comfort you in moments of doubt, and strengthen you as you stand on the brink of your greatest achievements. Know that I am with you, patiently, by your side, ready to reveal the wonders of my plan at the perfect time for your greatest good and highest glory. Live with unconditional love. This love, which is endless and unshakable, is the foundation of our relationship. It is the source of all true peace and lasting joy. My love for you does not change based on your successes or failures. It doesn't judge you by the world's standards. My love is unchanging, eternal, and unconditional. It asks nothing in return except that you open your heart to receive it and let it transform your life. Think about how you live with this love every day. Do you feel my loving presence in both the big and small moments of your life? Do you let this love guide you in your interactions with others, even when it's hard? The love I give you is meant not only to fill you, but also to overflow to those around you. It has the power to heal broken hearts and restore relationships. This love is also a call to action. It's not passive. It pushes you to act with kindness, to serve others with generosity, and to forgive yourself and others with grace. Every time you respond with love, you reflect my divine nature in the world. But also understand that this love calls for deep reflection. It asks you to look at your motivations, fears, and desires. It invites you to consider whether your choices lead to freedom and life or keep you stuck in fear and isolation. Unconditional love is freeing, but it also requires maturity and wisdom to live it fully. I promise that as you grow in understanding and accepting this love, you will see changes in all areas of your life. You will face challenges with calmness, embrace changes with courage, and forgive quickly. You'll find new strength to keep going during difficult times and new joy in moments of celebration. Finally, my child, let this love be your constant guide. Whether in solitude or crowds, in clarity or confusion, know that my love for you never fails. It is always there, powerful, patient, and urging you to live fully the life I've planned for you. Embrace this love Let it fill you completely, and you'll discover the true meaning of freedom and happiness. My child, when facing life's struggles, I offer you strength beyond human understanding. This strength is not just the ability to keep going, but a deep assurance that no matter the storm, you are never alone. My support is an unbreakable fortress, a presence that carries and guides you through even the hardest moments. Adversity is a part of life, but it doesn't have to define or destroy you. It can be the ground where your faith, resilience, and character grow stronger. When you face challenges, remember that I am by your side, offering not only shelter, but also the tools you need to overcome every obstacle. See adversities not as signs of my absence, but as opportunities to discover new aspects of my presence and power. In every difficulty, there is a lesson to be learned. Learn strength. How you react to trials shows the depth of your faith and trust in me. It is important not to isolate yourself in these moments. Seek support and wisdom in my word. Share your struggles with a faith community that can encourage and pray for you. Know that I work through these relationships to bring you comfort and advice through the voices of those who walk beside you. In your quest to overcome adversity, keep your heart open to my teachings. Each trial has the potential to teach you something vital about yourself and your relationship with me. Seek to draw wisdom from every experience and let this knowledge transform and strengthen you. I also encourage you to maintain a heavenly perspective on difficulties. Although trials may feel overwhelming now, they are often temporary and always surmountable with my presence by your side. Do not let despair or fear overwhelm you. Instead, lift your gaze to me and draw strength from my promise that I am always with you, giving you the strength to overcome all difficulties. Never forget that my strength in you is an infinite source of courage and comfort in your moments of weakness. It is your stability in times of doubt, your certainty, and at all times. It is the proof of my unwavering love and commitment to you. Move forward with confidence, knowing that the strength I give you is sufficient for each day, each trial, and each victory that awaits you. Beloved child, in moments when darkness seems to invade every corner of your existence, when the light of hope seems to fade, I am there, your unwavering beacon. I am the light that dispels all shadows and transforms night into dawn. My love is this eternal light, never dimmed, always ready to illuminate your path when all seems lost. Periods of darkness are not signs of my abandonment, but moments when my presence can become even more palpable and powerful in your life. When you feel enveloped by darkness, it is the time to turn to me with even more fervor, to seek me in silence, in prayer, and in meditation on my word. It is in these moments that my light can shine most clearly, helping you see with greater clarity and discernment. Remember, my child, that light does not always immediately eliminate all shadows, but it allows you to navigate through them with security and assurance. It guides you step by step, dispelling doubts, fears, and uncertainties that may litter your path. With my light, what was undecipherable becomes understandable. What seemed insurmountable becomes manageable. I invite you to embrace this light, to let it penetrate the depths of your being. Let it warm your heart, chilled by trials. Let it revive your soul, weary from struggles. My love is a constant source of warmth and light, ready to transform your perspective, renew your mind, and revitalize your faith. In your interactions with the world, be a reflection of this light. Share it generously with those still in darkness, those desperately seeking a sign of hope. Your life, illuminated by my presence, can be a vibrant testimony of the power of light over darkness. Your existence can become an example of how faith, hope, and love can triumph over despair and fear. Do not fear periods of darkness, for they are only temporary. Embrace each moment of waiting as much as moments of realization, knowing that they are imbued with my intention for your ultimate good. Each trial has the potential to teach you something vital, and patience helps you embrace this learning. Let my love guide you, transforming your heart and mind. Stay connected with a community of faith, drawing support from my word and from others. With my strength, you will overcome every challenge. Trials are precious opportunities to show how much you believe in the power of my light. In every night, wait for the dawn with confidence, knowing that light comes after darkness and joy comes after morning. Move forward boldly and confidently, not because you will never face darkness, but because you are certain that my light is with you at every step, illuminating your path, revealing the hidden beauties of life, and guiding you to the fullness of your destiny. You are never alone, even in the darkest hours, because I am with you, lighting your way to peace and eternal clarity. My dear child, throughout your journey, it is essential to seek and embrace the infinite wisdom I offer. It is more precious than rubies and worth more than the riches of this world. My wisdom guides you to wise choices, protects you from errors in judgment, and enriches your life with deep understanding and lasting peace. The wisdom I give is not just an accumulation of knowledge or facts. It is a deep understanding of the truth, a perspective that transcends time and space, and insight into divine reality. It allows you to see beyond appearances, discern paths of life and death, and choose those that lead to lasting harmony with me and those around you. To acquire this wisdom, I invite you to immerse yourself in my word, meditate on its teachings, and pray for your mind to be enlightened. It is in calm and reflection that my voice is most clearly heard. Open your heart and let me fill you with the knowledge that elevates the soul and strengthens the spirit. When you face decisions or challenges, seek this wisdom as a hidden treasure, always ready to be discovered by those who sincerely desire it. Living by this wisdom, you will find that complex situations become clearer and difficult choices simpler. Wisdom gives you the ability to navigate life's turbulent waters with confidence and grace. It teaches you humility in the face of your own limits and inspires you to act with justice and compassion toward others. I encourage you to be an example of this wisdom in your community. Let your words and actions reflect the depth of your understanding and the sincerity of your commitment to the principles I teach. By doing so, you will become a light for those seeking a path in their own darkness, a guide for those who desire a life full of meaning and satisfaction. Remember, my child, that wisdom is a gift I am delighted to give to those who ask. It is accessible to everyone, regardless of age, experience, or status. Those who come to me with a humble and open heart will leave enriched and equipped to face whatever life brings. So, move forward with confidence, knowing that armed with this divine wisdom, you can overcome any obstacle, solve any puzzle, and triumph in any trial. With it, your path will be straight and your burden light. My child, it is crucial to understand that life's trials are not senseless. obstacles, but blessings in disguise, instruments of my grace meant to shape you and prepare you for greater heights. Every challenge you encounter is an invitation to grow, expand your limits, and deepen your reliance on my loving and protective presence. When you face trials, it can be easy to see only the immediate pain and difficulty. Yet I invite you to adopt a higher perspective, recognizing that every difficult moment carries the seeds of beneficial transformation. These moments are opportunities to demonstrate your faith, exercise your patience, and manifest the depth of your commitment to the paths I have set for you. Do not fear these periods of trial, but welcome them as essential steps on your spiritual growth journey. Just as gold is purified by fire, so is your character refined, and your spirit strengthened through the challenges you face. Each trial gives you the chance to shed what is superfluous in your life, allowing you to focus on what is truly valuable and lasting. When you feel weak and the path seems uncertain, remember that my hand is always near. It is there to lift you up, reassure you, and guide you through the darkest valleys. These challenges are also opportunities for you to show others my faithfulness and power. When they see how you go through storms with grace and confidence, your testimony becomes a powerful way to reveal my love and sovereignty. Your ability to stay strong in adversity inspires those around you to seek refuge and strength in me. So, embrace every challenge as a chance to prove your faith. Let each difficulty teach you, shape you, and lift you up. Do not see challenges as punishments, but as precious gifts that prepare you for future victories and deeper joy. With this perspective, no obstacle will shake your peace, and every battle will increase your joy and anticipation for what I have prepared for you. My beloved child, at the heart of our relationship is a transforming principle that I desire you to understand and embrace. Forgiveness is not just an act you receive, or forgiveness is not just an act you receive or give. It is a powerful force that frees, restores, and renews. Forgiveness I offer is unconditional, not based on your worth or effort, but on my unshakable love and infinite mercy. Through my Son, I paid the ultimate price to free you from your sins and bring you closer to me. When you accept this forgiveness, you experience a freedom that surpasses human understanding, the freedom from guilt and shame, the freedom to live fully in the light of my presence. I invite you, my child, not to hold back this forgiveness. Just as you have been graciously forgiven, seek to forgive those who have hurt you. Forgiveness is not forgetting or giving up justice. It is an act of strength, declaring that nothing, neither the past nor the pain you've suffered, will hinder you. Forgiveness is choosing not to let others' actions define your future or corrupt your heart with bitterness. Understand that forgiveness frees not only the one who is forgiven, but also the one who forgives. It releases you from the chains of bitterness and opens the path to healing and peace. That is why forgiveness is essential for your spiritual and emotional growth. It is a practice that enriches your soul and expands your capacity to love. I know that forgiving can sometimes seem impossible, especially when the wounds are deep. But remember, you are not alone in this journey. I am with you, giving you the strength and wisdom to handle each situation with grace and courage. Ask me to help you see those who have wronged you through my eyes, not as enemies, but as people who also need forgiveness and transformation. Every time you choose to forgive, you show a deep trust in my justice and sovereignty. You free others from your judgment and free yourself from the prison of anger. You make a new beginning possible, not only for others, but for yourself as well. So move forward with confidence, knowing that forgiveness leads to greater freedom. It allows you to release the burdens of the past and walk in the freedom and light I have planned for you. It is through forgiveness that you find true peace and reflect the heart of who I am. My dear child, in every life there are moments of doubt and uncertainty when hope seems distant. Yet, I offer you unwavering hope, a promise of a better day, not based on the changing circumstances of the world, but on my constant and faithful nature. The hope I give you is not simply optimism. It is a sure promise of a brighter future. Hope is a certainty, rooted in the truth of my promises. It is a light that persists even in the darkest times. No matter the trials you face, there is a bigger plan and restoration ahead. This hope encourages you to look beyond the present and envision the future with confidence. It helps you see past temporary difficulties and recognize that each challenge is a step towards a greater revelation and a deeper blessing. Anchor your heart in this hope. When life's waves threaten to overwhelm you, let this hope be the anchor of your soul, firmly rooted in my word. This hope is not in vain, but an assurance based on my sovereignty and eternal love for you. In your moments of weakness, remember the hope I place before you. It is your strength, pushing you to continue, reminding you that the end of the story is always in my caring hands. Share this hope with others. Your ability to maintain a hopeful perspective is a powerful testimony of my active presence in your life. Your assurance can illuminate dark places, comfort those who suffer, and offer direction to the lost. Remember, my child, that hope is a gift I renew every morning. It is not diminished by failures, nor shaken by crises. Instead, it is strengthened by each obstacle overcome, each prayer answered, and each step you take with me. Walk in this unshakable hope, knowing that nothing can separate you from my love. Keep your eyes fixed on the promising horizon I reveal for you. Renew your commitment to live in this hope, and discover that even the toughest challenges carry the seeds of your future joy and ultimate victory. In moments of solitude, when the silence around you feels heavy, know that I am closer than ever. Solitude is not just an emptiness to endure, but a sacred space where you can meet me more deeply and discover yourself more clearly. Use these times of withdrawal from the outside world to explore my presence and the essence of your own being. Solitude can be an open door to meaningful introspection, where the noise of daily life fades away, allowing for a deep conversation between you and me. It is in this silence that my whispers become audible, my encouragements clearer, and you can truly understand the desires I have placed in your heart. Do not fear these moments alone with yourself. See them as precious opportunities to strengthen your faith, refine your character, and align your aspirations with my divine plans for you. In solitude, your greatest struggles, doubts, and fears can be addressed and soothed by my reassuring presence. Use this time to ask essential questions. What truly motivates me? Do my actions reflect the values I claim to cherish? How can I better serve and love those around me? This process of questioning is not for judgment, but for growth and drawing closer to me. Solitude also prepares you to return to the world with a fresh perspective and renewed energy. It helps you distinguish the temporary from the eternal and focus your efforts on what truly bears fruit. It strengthens you for upcoming challenges and equips you to be a source of light for others. Remember, solitude is never without my companionship. Often, it is the setting where I can work most effectively in your life, sculpting you into the image of my Son and preparing you to fully embrace the wonderful plans I have for you. Hope fills the empty spaces with my infinite love. When you come out of solitude, you will do so with greater assurance and a deeper faith, ready to face the world, not as a place of chaos, but as fertile ground for the mission I have given you. Embrace these moments of solitude as gifts, times to root yourself more firmly in the truth of who you are and who I am. Beyond all the fleeting emotions life offers, I invite you to discover true joy that comes from knowing me and living in harmony with my will. This joy is not just a reaction to pleasant circumstances. It is deep, constant, and unshakable because it is rooted in the eternal, not the temporary. True joy does not depend on worldly success or material possessions. It rests on the inner peace from the assurance of my constant presence and unwavering love. This joy persists, even in moments of pain and difficulties, because it is nourished by the conviction that everything that happens contributes to a greater good according to my perfect plans. Seek this joy, not outside yourself, but by cultivating a deeper relationship with me. When you place your trust and hope in me, you discover a source of joy that never runs dry. This joy lifts you above the turmoil of life, offering you a perspective that sees beyond immediate challenges to embrace eternity. To live in true joy means being able to laugh and find contentment, even when things don't go as planned. It means feeling a deep gratitude for the countless blessings, big and small, that I pour into your life every day. It also means being an instrument of this joy for others, sharing the hope and comfort you have received. In moments of solitude, doubt, or struggle, remember that true joy is just a prayer away. It is always available, ready to transform your weariness into energy, your sadness into songs of praise. It is tangible proof of my promise that despite appearances, all is well, because everything is in my hands. Renew your commitment each day to live in this joy. Let it infiltrate every aspect of your existence, from your relationships to your responsibilities. Let it guide your decisions and inspire your actions. It is in this joy that you will find the strength to face each day with courage and determination. Even when joy seems hard to grasp, remember that I am with you, strengthening, comforting, and guiding you towards a future full of promises and possibilities. Embrace true joy, and you will discover that each day can be a rewarding adventure, a step closer to the wonderful plan I have for you. One of the deepest desires of every human soul is the quest for inner peace. This peace that I offer surpasses all human understanding. It does not depend on external circumstances, but finds its roots in a constant and trusting relationship with me. It is a peace that encompasses and stabilizes even in the midst of the most tumultuous storms of life. The peace I give is not like the peace the world offers, often fragile and fleeting. My peace is deep and lasting. It anchors your soul, keeping you calm and centered even when everything around you seems shaky. It invites you to rest in my sovereignty and my endless love for you. To cultivate this peace, I encourage you to spend time alone with me, to dive deeply into my word, and to let your prayers rise like incense. Also, practice trust. True inner peace emerges when you choose to believe that I'm guiding your life, orchestrating every event for your ultimate good. When you face uncertainty or fear, remember my promises. Let this truth drive away doubt and anxiety. This peace gives you strength to face challenges with calm and confidence. It provides clarity to see beyond appearances and wisdom to make thoughtful decisions. Living in this peace, You become a living testament of my presence, a beacon of tranquility in a chaotic world. I ask you to share this peace with others in your interactions. Be an instrument of my peace, treating everyone with kindness, patience, and understanding. Offer comforting words, helpful actions, and a listening ear. Small acts of peace that can transform others' hearts. Embrace this peace that only I can give. Let it permeate every aspect of your life, guiding you with grace through each day. Always remember, no matter what happens, my peace is with you, offering you a safe refuge and deep rest for your soul. Root yourself firmly in this truth, and you will discover lasting stability and contentment. In life's storms, prayer is your sacred refuge. It's in these intimate moments of communication with me that you find comfort, guidance, and strength. Prayer is not just expressing your desires or worries. It's an open dialogue where you speak, and more importantly, listen. See prayer as a profound act of faith, a step that brings you closer to my heart and affirms your reliance on my divine will. Through prayer, you can face any challenge, not with fear, but with quiet confidence that I am with you, listening to every word, ready to intervene, guide, and comfort. In prayer, you are never alone. I am there, listening to the beats of your heart and the whispers of your soul that words cannot express. It is here, in this secret sanctuary, that I wish to meet you, reveal deep truths, and offer you peace beyond all understanding. Prayer allows you to unload your burdens. When you entrust me with your fears, doubts, and struggles, I take them upon myself. In return, I give you my strength, wisdom, and love, enabling you to return to the world with a renewed spirit and a lightened heart. Each moment spent in prayer strengthens your spirit and broadens your perspective, reminding you that nothing in this life is too big or too complex to handle with me by your side. I also encourage you to use prayer to intercede for others. In your prayer sanctuary, bring me not only your needs, but also those of others around you. Your prayers for others are a powerful form of love and service, a way through which my compassion and grace can extend through you to touch others' lives. Finally, let your prayer be constant, not limited to specific moments or situations. Integrate prayer into every aspect of your day, whether in moments of joy, gratitude, or urgent need. Let each instant be an opportunity to connect with me. This strengthens our relationship and ensures that you never face anything alone. My child, embrace prayer as your most trusted refuge and powerful tool. In this sacred place, I promise not only to listen, but also to guide, respond, and transform. Come to me with an open heart and discover how prayer can comfort and change you. In our communion, there is power in my words. They are not just simple words. They are living expressions of my will, full of truth and power. Every time you open the scriptures, you connect directly to my voice. These words are not just advice or history. They shape your life, thoughts, and actions. I invite you to immerse yourself in these sacred words. Meditate on them day and night, as they have the power to renew your mind and transform your heart. My word reveals my nature, promises, and plans for you. It's a source of wisdom that shows you how to live in harmony with divine principles. Through it, you will find the path of justice, peace, and true joy. It prepares you for every good work I have set for you. I challenge you, my child, to not just read my word, but to let it anchor deeply in you. Let it challenge your beliefs, overcome your fears, and guide your steps. Let these truths be the foundation on which you build your life. By submitting to its transforming power, you will see changes not only within yourself, but also around you. My word is also a powerful weapon against lies and deception. When doubts or temptations arise, it is your shield and sword, allowing you to discern truth from falsehood and stand firm in adversity. Through its light, darkness is dispelled, and the enemy's traps are revealed and avoided. Furthermore, my word connects you with me. Every prayer inspired by the scriptures resonates with my heart, creating a sacred dialogue between us. In this exchange, your deepest desires meet my eternal promises. Embrace the power of my word with an open heart and a focused mind. Let it guide you each day, inspire every decision, and comfort you in every trial. Through constant immersion in it, you will grow in wisdom, strength, and holiness, walking ever closer to me, your God, who loves you endlessly. In the complex maze of life, where each choice may feel heavy with consequence, I offer you my heavenly guidance. It's like a divine thread you can follow, assuring you that even in uncertainty, you are never alone in making decisions. My guidance is a compass, always pointing to truth, light, and the best path for you. Seeking my will may feel like searching for signals in thick fog, but know that I desire to reveal my path to you, step by step, leading you to fields of peace and heights of fulfillment. My guidance is not reserved for a few. It's available to anyone who comes to me with a sincere heart, willing to follow my voice. To receive this guidance, I invite you to build a constant relationship with me through prayer. Speak to me about your plans, hopes, and fears. Let my word fill your mind, because it is the main way I communicate my will. Be sensitive to the impulses of my spirit, which may subtly lead you toward choices you may not have considered. Also, be patient. My guidance sometimes unfolds gradually, becoming clear as you move forward in trust. There may be times when you must take a step in faith, even if the whole path isn't visible yet. In these moments, remember that my vision is greater than yours, and I often prepare something far beyond your initial expectations. Don't forget the importance of community in seeking my guidance. I often speak through the collective wisdom of those who have followed me. My child, seek advice faithfully from spiritual mentors and fellow believers. Their perspective can often shed light on your understanding and offer insights you might miss on your own. As you seek to discern my will, be open to surprises. My guidance doesn't always lead where you expect. Sometimes, I lead you down winding paths to build your strength and faith, or I invite you to explore new avenues that reveal gifts and callings you hadn't considered. Walk each day with the certainty that my heavenly guidance is with you. Let this assurance turn your fear into faith, your hesitation into adventure, and your uncertainty into adventure. With me by your side, every step is secure, every decision is filled with divine wisdom, and every path leads to a deeper realization of your purpose and potential in this world. In life's journey, humility and greatness are intertwined more closely than you might imagine. True humility isn't about giving up your worth or abilities, but recognizing my sovereignty and your deep need for my guidance. Humility is the key that opens the door to true greatness, which lies in serving and giving of yourself. Humility invites you to look beyond yourself, to see the value and needs of others. It helps you recognize your limits and celebrate the talents and successes of others without jealousy or resentment. This virtue doesn't weaken you. It strengthens you, freeing you from pride that isolates and destroys. As you pursue greatness, I encourage you to adopt a conscious attitude of humility. When you act with humility, you put yourself in a position where I can fill you with my strength and wisdom. It is in the crucible of humility that character is formed and true greatness can emerge. Don't confuse humility with weakness. It is actually a sign of spiritual maturity and inner strength. I ask you to serve others with a humble heart, putting their needs before yours, not out of obligation, but out of true love. When you serve with humility, you reflect my love for you and for the world. This love is the greatest greatness you can aspire to. It transforms not only those who receive it, but also enriches and lifts up the one who gives it. Remember, greatness in my kingdom is not measured by power, position, or possessions. It is measured by the ability to humble yourself, serve, and love. The greatest among you will be your servants. This truth goes against what the world often promotes, but it is the foundation for a life of true impact and lasting satisfaction. So, my child, seek to integrate humility into every aspect of your life. Let it guide your interactions, influence your choices, and shape your understanding of greatness. When you embrace humility, you open your heart to infinite possibilities for growth, service, and love. In this journey, you will discover that humility itself is a form of greatness that elevates everything it touches. Walk in humility and aspire to a greatness that honors not only those around you, but also me, your creator and eternal guide. In this pursuit, you will find joy and peace that surpass anything the world can offer, for they come from the depth of true wisdom and divine love. In the tapestry of life, we weave together every thread of sacrifice intertwined with moments of reward, creates a beautiful picture of growth and accomplishment. Sacrifice is often seen as loss, but in my kingdom, it is a powerful expression of love and an investment in an eternal future. The concept of sacrifice in your spiritual journey is essential. It represents your commitment to give up what is temporary and lesser in favor of deeper, more lasting gains. Every time you choose to sacrifice your personal desires to follow my will, you take a step toward a richer understanding of the life I've planned for you. My child, I assure you that the rewards for your sacrifices go beyond what you can imagine. They may not come immediately, but they are certain. These rewards may come as inner peace, deep joy, and a stronger sense of purpose. They can also change the course of your life, opening doors you never expected and leading you to spiritual adventures you never thought possible. I encourage you to see sacrifice not as loss, but as an act of faith. It's a powerful statement that you believe in something greater than yourself. It shows that you trust in my eternal promises rather than the temporary pleasures of this world. In times of doubt or struggle, when the weight of sacrifice feels heavy, remember that I am with you. I see every effort, and I know your heart. Don't be discouraged because I am faithful to finish the work I've started in you. Let each act of sacrifice reflect my love for you. Just as I gave my son for you, let your sacrifices be gifts of love to others. In doing so, you will find that the true reward is not in what you receive, but in the person you become, a living reflection of my love and generosity. So, move forward with courage and faith, knowing that your sacrifices are not in vain. They are seeds planted, which will grow into a garden of blessings for you and those you touch with your love and commitment. My beloved child, beyond the challenges of today, I have prepared for you a bright future. It is a future where every promise I made to you will be fulfilled, This future is not just a hopeful dream, but a certainty built on my unfailing word and sovereign will. I invite you to look at this future with renewed faith, filled with possibilities, joy, and peace. In this future, every tear you've shed will be counted and turned into pearls of wisdom and joy. Your struggles and pain are not forgotten. They serve as the foundation for a new life, full of strength and beauty. I encourage you to look forward, not with fear, but with joyful anticipation, knowing that the best is yet to come. This promised future is not an escape from today's difficulties, but a progression toward a fuller realization of what I created you to be. It is where the pieces of your life come together in perfect harmony. In this future, your potential will be fully realized. The gifts and talents I gave you will be used to their fullest, not only for your happiness, but for the good of everyone around you. Relationships will be restored and deepened. Communities will be strengthened, and the truth of my love will be clear to all. This promised future is also a call to action. Every step you take today shapes what your future will be. The choices you make, the relationships you build, the way you use your time and resources, all contribute to the reality of tomorrow. So live each day with intention, knowing that what you do has eternal significance. Don't be discouraged by obstacles or delays. The road to this future may be full of challenges, but each challenge is an opportunity to grow and be refined. Remember, I am with you every step, guiding, supporting, and working all things for your good. Look ahead with hope, embrace the promises I made to you, and act with certainty that the future I have prepared for you is filled with love, peace, and ultimate satisfaction. Trust in my guidance, for I am faithful to fulfill everything I have promised, and the future I have for you will exceed all your expectations. My child, every new day brings with it many small miracles, manifestations of my grace and presence in your life. Often, these miracles go unnoticed, hidden by the routine of life or overshadowed by everyday worries. Yet, I invite you to open your eyes to these wonders, to recognize and celebrate each blessing as a sign of my love and care. Every smile shared, every moment of understanding, every act of kindness you receive or give is a miracle. I encourage you to notice the miracles around you. They happen when the sun breaks through the clouds after the rain, when an answer you've been waiting for arrives at the perfect time, or even when you find the strength to forgive when it seemed impossible. Recognize that I am at work in these moments. These happy coincidences are not just accidents. They are my way of telling you that I am with you, paying attention to every detail of your life. I also want you to be a creator of miracles for others. Use the gifts I've given you to bless those around you. A kind word, a helpful gesture, a listening ear. Every act of love is a miracle that has the power to change hearts and reshape destinies. By doing this, you become my hands and feet on earth, a vessel for my divine will. Remember, miracles aren't always big, dramatic events or bright healings. Most miracles are quiet, gentle, and often personal. They are reminders that the divine is always at work in the material world, and that heaven touches earth in a subtle but deep way. So, today and in the days to come, take a moment to stop and appreciate the miracles around you. Be thankful for them, and let this gratitude fill you with joy and peace. When you embrace this perspective, each day becomes an adventure, a chance to discover new signs of my presence and promises in your life. Walk in joyful expectation, open to daily miracles. With this open mind, you'll see that life is a series of blessed moments, with each day a gift full of possibilities and divine presence. My dear child, at the heart of our relationship is a divine commitment, a sacred covenant I have made with you through my love and unwavering faithfulness. This commitment is not one-sided. It calls for a deep, ongoing connection where I promise to always be by your side, guiding, protecting, and strengthening you, no matter what life brings. I invite you to fully embrace this commitment. In doing so, you will not only find the security and peace that come from knowing you are infinitely loved, but also the joyful responsibility of responding to this love with your own faithfulness and devotion. It is in this reciprocal relationship that you find true purpose and deep satisfaction. My commitment to you is unchanging throughout time. Despite storms and changes, my word remains constant and sure, like the stars in the night sky. My love for you is a steady light that never fails. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever, and my promises to you are as certain as the dawn that follows the night. In this commitment, I promise not only to meet your needs, but to accompany you at every stage of your journey, through every challenge, decision, and dream you have. I am here to offer you my wisdom, strength, and support. My presence is a guarantee of life, even when everything seems uncertain. I also ask you to fully commit to me. Let your heart respond to my love with trust, passionate love, and joyful obedience. This commitment from you transforms every part of your life, making you more sensitive to my voice and more aware of my daily guidance. My child, this divine commitment is the foundation on which you can build a life of faith, hope, and love. It challenges you to live not as a passive observer, but as an active participant in a divine story, unfolding with every moment of faithfulness. Each act of faith reflects the light of my love in the world, drawing others to the beauty of our communion. So, move forward every day with the certainty that you are held in the arms of an eternal commitment. No matter the obstacles or temptations, you can draw strength from the depth of our relationship to persevere and the grace to triumph. With this commitment as your anchor, you are free to live boldly and confidently, knowing that nothing can separate you from my love. My child, in a world often marked by turmoil and confusion, I call you to purity of heart. This purity is not just the absence of malice or corruption, but a clarity of intention and sincerity of spirit that reflects my divine nature. It is through a pure heart that you can truly see me and experience the depth of my love and presence. Purity of heart starts with a sincere desire to put me at the center of your life. This means seeking to align your thoughts, words, and actions with my commands and will. A pure heart is not without fault, but it is always turned toward me, eager to repent and renew its commitment to live according to my ways. I encourage you to seek purity by feeding regularly on my word, meditating on its wisdom, and letting its truths shape your daily life. Purity of heart is also strengthened by prayer, where you can come to me with openness and honesty, sharing your deepest desires and struggles and receiving my guidance and comfort in return. In your interactions with others, let the purity of your heart show through with genuine compassion and selfless love. A pure heart sees others not as tools to achieve personal goals, but as precious beings made in my image, worthy of love and respect. Purity of heart also protects you from the seductions of the world. It gives you the clarity to see through the illusions of wealth, power, and pleasure, which promise much but offer little in true satisfaction. A pure heart is free from attachment and able to pursue what is truly valuable and eternal. Remember, purity of heart is not the result of human effort alone. It is a gift I give to those who ask for it. I am ready to refine your heart, removing what is impure or undesirable and filling you with my spirit, guiding you toward greater purity every day. My child, strive for purity of heart with determination and hope. In this pursuit, you will find deeper joy and lasting peace, greater than anything the world can offer. In this purity, you will see me more clearly, for blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Embrace this promise and walk each day in the certainty that I am with you. True courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to move forward despite it. It is a virtue I cultivate in you, not by removing all obstacles from your path, but by walking with you through them, showing you that my presence is enough to overcome any adversity. The courage I give you is grounded in faith and the assurance that I'm always by your side. It does not come from your own strength or resolve, but from the deep conviction that no matter what happens, you are never alone. This courage allows you to face the most intimidating challenges with peace, knowing that my power is made perfect in your weakness. I invite you to embrace this courage by remembering the moments when my hand guided and supported you. Every experience where you saw my faithfulness and provision should strengthen your trust in my ability to carry you through future storms. Courage is built step by step, decision by decision, choosing faith over fear every time. True courage also involves standing for the truth, choosing the right action even when it is unpopular or difficult. It is the courage to say no to injustice, to protect the weak, and to stand firm in your convictions, even when you face opposition. In times of isolation, my child, I am especially close to those who show moral courage. True courage allows you to stay open and vulnerable in a world that often values hardness and self-sufficiency. Dare to love, dare to forgive, dare to hope, even in difficult circumstances. These acts require immense courage, and they are at the heart of the abundant life I want for you. Remember, courage is not a limited resource. It is a capacity that grows stronger the more you use it. The more you trust in my presence and my word, the more you will discover that courage becomes second nature to you, influencing all your actions and interactions. My child, move forward every day with the true courage I give you. Let it guide you through challenges, inspire you to act, and support you in times of doubt. With this courage, you can not only navigate this world, but also transform it, reflecting the light of my presence wherever you go. My child, beyond the challenges of the present, I have prepared a bright future for you, a horizon where every promise I've made to you is fulfilled. This vision of the future is not just a projection of human hopes, but a certainty shaped by my unchangeable word and sovereign will. I invite you to look forward to this future with renewed faith. It is rich with possibilities, coming joys, and the peace you long for. In this future, every tear you have shed is counted and transformed into pearls of wisdom and joy. Your struggles and pains are not forgotten, but they serve as the foundation for a new life, full of strength and beauty. I encourage you not to look at the future with fear or dread, but with joyful anticipation, knowing that the best is yet to come. This promised future is not just an escape from today's difficulties, but a progression toward the full realization of who I've created you to be. It is where the fragments of your life come together in perfect harmony. In this future, your potential is fully realized. The gifts and talents I've given you are used to their fullest, not only for your happiness, but for the good of all those around you. Relationships are restored, communities are strengthened, and the truth of my love is evident to all. This promised future is also a call to action. Every step you take today shapes the future you will have. The choices you make, the relationships you build, how you use your time and resources, everything contributes to the reality of tomorrow. So live each day with purpose, knowing that what you do has eternal significance. Don't be discouraged by obstacles or delays. The road to this future may have obstacles, but each challenge is an opportunity for growth and refinement. Remember, I am with you every step, guiding you, supporting you, and working all things for your good. My child, look ahead with hope. Embrace the promises I have made to you and act with the certainty that the future I am preparing for you is full of love, peace, and ultimate fulfillment. Trust in my guidance, because I am faithful to fulfill all that I have promised. The future I have for you will exceed all your expectations. Every day that rises brings with it many small miracles, manifestations of my grace and presence in your life. Often, these miracles go unnoticed, hidden by routine or overshadowed by daily worries. Yet, I invite you to open your eyes to these wonders. Recognize and celebrate each blessing as a testimony of my love and care. Every smile shared, every moment of understanding, every act of kindness you receive or give is a miracle in itself. I encourage you to pay attention to these miracles when the sun breaks through the clouds after the rain, when a long-awaited answer arrives at the perfect time, or even when you find the strength to forgive where it once seemed impossible. Recognize my hand at work. These happy coincidences are not just random. They are my way of whispering that I am with you, paying attention to every detail of your life. I also want you to be a creator of miracles for others. Use the gifts I have given you to bless those around you. A word of encouragement, a gesture of support, an attentive ear. Every act of love is a miracle that has the power to change hearts and reshape destinies. By doing this, you become my hands and feet on earth, a vehicle for my divine will. Remember, miracles are not always spectacular events or amazing healings. Most miracles are quiet, gentle, and often personal. They are reminders that the divine is always at work in the material world, and that heaven touches the earth in subtle but deep ways. So today, and in the future, take a moment to stop and appreciate the miracles around you. Be grateful for them, and let this gratitude fill you with joy and peace. When you see life this way, every day becomes an adventure, an opportunity to discover new ways that I am present in your life and fulfilling my promises to you. My child, the commitment I have made to you is an eternal, deep and unshakable promise. It is a commitment that never weakens, even in times of doubt or difficulty. I am always here by your side, supporting you and offering you my strength. This commitment is the foundation on which you can build your life, knowing that you are never alone. In this commitment, I promise not only my constant presence, but also my endless love. This love is not conditional. It does not depend on your actions or behavior. It is unconditional, pure, and absolute. My love for you is a certainty you can always rely on, no matter the circumstances. I invite you to respond to this divine commitment with your own faithfulness. Living in harmony with my ways and following the teachings I have given you are expressions of your commitment to me. This does not mean you will be perfect, but that you strive to live each day with integrity and authenticity, seeking to please the one who loves you more than anything. Your commitment to me is also shown in your trust and dependence on me. In every decision, in every trial, turn to me to find wisdom and strength. Know that I am always ready to listen to you, guide you, and give you counsel. My desire is for you to prosper, not just in this life, but in eternity. I also promise you blessings and rewards for your commitment. These blessings may not always be material, but they are deep and lasting. They include inner peace, joy, fulfillment, and purpose. By staying faithful, you will discover the true riches that cannot be found anywhere else. Finally, my child, remember that this commitment is a journey. There will be moments of joy and moments of struggle, but through it all, I will be with you. Every step you take is a part of our shared story, a story of love, growth, and victory. So walk with confidence, knowing that the divine commitment that connects you to me is the source of all security and success. With this commitment as your foundation, you can face every new challenge with assurance and every day with hope. May peace be with you, my child, as you continue to explore the depths of our relationship and discover the riches of the life I have designed for you. Always remember that you are loved, you are valued, and you have a divine purpose waiting to be fully expressed through you. Amen.